In this lesson, we will learn about massive user onboarding in action at IT Life Skills. First, we will review the list of new users. Then we get these users onboarded and verified. Next, we will detect and fix the data problem. After that, we will learn about the additional improvements for the user onboarding process at IT Life Skills. Finally, we sum up our lesson with the keynotes. This is a list of new users that we are going to create their accounts in Active Directory. As you can see, each department has some new users, and this new users.csv file has been copied to the user management folder and ready for the schedule task to process. Let's manually start the user creation task now. As you can see, the status change to running. Let's refresh it and refresh this one more time. The task is creating accounts for the new users now. Let's refresh it. As you can see, the status changed to ready, which means all the accounts has been created. Here we are in Active Directory users and computers. To verify the new accounts in Accounting and Finance department, we need to click on the Accounting and Finance OU and click on the refresh button. As you can see, some new accounts has been show up. Similarly, let's verify the new accounts in Art and Design. Click on refresh button. Here are the new accounts in Art and Design. And let's click on content and reviews and refresh. It looks good. And human resources, and nothing show up. So look like we have some issue with the human resources account. Let's click on the information technology department and click refresh. It looks good. And marketing, the new accounts show up, and operation, and click refresh. These are the new accounts in operation department. Let's click on research and development. It looks good. And finally, system and privilege. There should be no account there, so it looks good. Upon checking the data for the new users in human resources department, we found a typo in the department name. Because there is no OU with that name, that is the reason why the accounts was not created for the new users in Human Resources Department. Let's fix the data. Here we need to remove the CE and copy it to all other users. Then save the file. That's it. After fixing the data, we need to copy all the new users of the Human Resources Department to the new users.csv file and put it into the user management folder. And we have to rerun the user creation schedule tasks again. As you can see, it changed status to running. Let's refresh this and refresh this. Now the task status changed to ready, which means all the accounts for the 3 new users in Human Resources Department was created. Let's get back to Active Directory users and computers and click on the Human Resources OUs and click on the refresh button. As you can see, the 3 new accounts now show up. Here is the content of the provision users.csv file. As you can see, it has duplicate records for the 3 users of the Human Resources Department, and we need to remove the records created earlier. So here we need to select entire row and click OK and save the file. That's it. Similarly, this is the content of the current users.csv file. As you can see, it also has duplicate records for the three users of the human resources department, and we need to remove the records created earlier. So here we need to click on delete and click the entire row and click OK and save the file. That's it. In working with SharePoint, I found it was possible to use PowerShell to connect to the employee list in the internal SharePoint site. Therefore, I proposed the updated version for the new user onboarding process at IT Life Skills like this. As you can see, in this new process, the schedule task connects to the employee list in the internal SharePoint site to get the user information. Then it connects to Active Directory to create new user accounts. Then it sends the emails to the ticketing system to generate a new ticket for the service desk team. With this new process, it saves time for the HR team, and we got the approval from the upper management to implement it. Moreover, I also added to the script for users whose accounts are not created by any reasons will be exported to a CSV files called review users, and the uncreated accounts are not appended to the current users or provision users.csv files. This is the end of this lesson. Let's read the keynotes.